I'm Simon and welcome back to the SureView Lab. In today's episode, we're going to continue our series taking a closer look at our newest feature, Automate. This new addition extends the automation features of SureView to provide greater flexibility, allowing teams to automate common tasks using triggers and actions. In our first episode, we set up a rule to handle a common false positive door event. Today, we're going to set up what we call a double knock. In this type of scenario, the triggering of two alarms close together greatly increases the likelihood that a real event is occurring. We're going to trigger a common Berg PIR alarm followed by a window opened event. When these two alarms occur closely together, we're going to raise the priority so operators immediately are alerted to the potential severity of this event. So let's create the rule. To access Automate, click on the main menu. Again, let's create a new rule by selecting New Rule. The first thing we need to do is give our Automate rule a name. Let's call it Double Knock. Next, we add our scope, or when this happens, what do we want the system to do? In this case, we're going to set our scope to when we receive that PIR alarm. Next, we'll set the trigger. In this case, we want the system to monitor the queue for 10 seconds after the initial alarm and look for a second alarm called Lounge Window. Finally, when this happens, we want the system to complete the following actions. We're going to group the two alarms together into one event, raise the priority of the combined event to 1,000, and assign a new action plan to this response. Now that we've saved this Automate rule, let's go test it out. I'm going to trigger a PIR alarm and then also send in the window open alarm a few seconds later. Notice how the events were combined and the priority was raised to 1,000. Opening the event, we can see that the new action plan has also been assigned to this event. As you can see, simple rules can have a profound impact on operations, potentially saving time and money for operations teams. Check out the other videos in this series and subscribe below to stay up to date with the latest from SureView.